All right, coming up, we've got another PSA grading reveal submission of vintage cards, and we're going to take a look at that right now. Before I get ahead of myself, my name is Reed, and I've been collecting rare music cards for over 30 years. I searched the globe for hard-to-find music cards, both vintage and not so vintage, to add to my always growing collection. I don't consider myself an expert at any of this. I'm just a guy with a camera enjoying this crazy hobby. Feel free to come along every Sunday where I'll post a new video showing my inside look at how I go about growing my collection. Welcome to collecting music cards. All right, here we are with another PSA reveal. We've got two boxes in this submission. One's real heavy and one's real light. So let's take a look at what we've got. We've got about 24 cards here. And they're all vintage. These look like older vintage. Some of these are 1960s and 70s. Yeah, mostly 60s and 70s. So these are nice vintage cards here. And let me just check on a few things. Okay, here we go. First card up. This is the 1972 Panini Contanti 72 The Who. Card number 256. Wow, what a grade. PSA 8. That's a great way to start. Holy moly. That's a great way to start. A PSA 8. And this card is a little bit off center. There's The Who, 1972, Contanti 72. Panini, card number 256. And that's a PSA 8. That's a very big grade on that card. I'm liking that a lot. Okay, so let's take a peek here. That's a pop 4 with none higher. So this is one of 4 of the 8s. There are 4 8s. There are no 9s, no 10s. So that card is a very, very solid Who card right there. That's a beautiful card. Check this out. There it is. That's a beautiful Who card there. Very proud to have that one. Put that aside. Next card up. 1969 Victoria Vedette Parade, George Harrison, card number 217. This is a PSA 2 because it's a recovery card. This has been recovered from an album. 1969 Vedette Parade, Victoria card. That's George Harrison. And that's a PSA 2. Let's see how that lines us up with the other cards. So the population of these PSA 2s are 2 of them, and there's 3 of these that have been graded higher than that. Okay. Next card. 1969 Victoria Vedette Parade, John Lennon. It's PSA 4, a little better. It's got a nice clear back on it, fairly clear. So they're going to call this one a 4. I like that. And there's John Lennon. And let's check this card out here, shall we? John Lennon is a pop 1 with only 1 higher. Yeah, that's a PSA 4. There's 1 4, and there is 1 card higher than that. Very nice. And here's a Frank Sinatra card. I've already had a pretty high graded Frank. I think my other one was like a 7 or an 8 or something like that. Here's a 4. 1969 Victoria Vedette Parade, card number 45. PSA 4 and Frank Sinatra here. And I can't remember what the grade on my other one is. Frank Sinatra. This is a population of 1 on a PSA 4, and there are 3 higher. And I know one of those 3 is one of mine. So there we go, right there. That's Frank Sinatra. Oh, here's a really nice card. This is a Rolling Stones card from the '69 Victoria Vedette and Parade set. Uh, Card number 25. It's a 1.5, which is fair. It's a 1.5. And this card is actually a pretty nice front. It's got the I don't know how they can tell the difference between a 2, a 3, a 4. There's the Rolling Stones. Just a beautiful card, a colorful card. Really nice condition, but it's only a 1.5 grade. Okay. And you can see on the back here, let me just show you that real quick. That's why that's a recovery card there. You can see the glue spots from where it was glued into a book there. Someone recovered it real nice. Maybe the glue gave out real easy, and or maybe they worked on getting the paper and the glue off of the back of it. But it doesn't look like there's any card loss at all. I don't think. Okay, and a 1.5, there's a population of 1, of course. It's only 1.5, and there are 7 higher. So there's not a ton of these that are graded. But like I've said before, it's tough to find one of these in good enough shape to where you want to send it in and grade it, because sometimes even a beautiful card like this, if you take a look at that, even a nice looking card like that, they treat it as a 1.5. That's why a lot of people would shy away from grading these. I clearly didn't shy away. Johnny Cash, 1969 Victoria Vedette and Parade, card number 616. It's a poor number. It's a PSA 1, and that's considered poor. I'll take it anyway because this is a Johnny Cash card. Right there. There's Johnny. Still a good looking card. Still a keeper, even though it's only a PSA 1. And let's see what a PSA 1 ranks as. There are 2 1s out there. People are not spending their money on sending this card in because most of them that are out there are recovery cards and they're in very poor condition. Here's a James Brown. Same situation, recovery card, 1969 Victoria Vedette and Parade. Card number 621. It's a PSA 2, which is a good grade, it says. And yeah, this is a recovery card. There's James Brown. And let's see what this PSA 2, how that stands out there. Oh, James Brown. Pop 1, none higher. Can you believe that? Look at this card. It only grades a PSA 2, yet the rarity of this card turns that into a Pop 1, none higher. People are not sending these in because most of them out there are in pretty rough shape. Wow. Look at this card. There's James Brown, 1969 Vedette and Parade Victoria card. It's only a PSA 2 because it's a recovery card. It's been recovered from an album. You can see the glue spots back there. But it's rare enough to where this is a Pop 1, none higher. All right, here is Ray Charles, 1969 Victoria Vedette and Parade. Ray Charles, good, a 2. And this is card number 33. And this is a recovery card right there. There's Ray Charles right there. Beautiful card. It's only a 2. And let's see how a 2 stands. This is a population of 1 and a 2, and there's only 2 higher. Wow. What a great card. Next card, Stevie Wonder. 1969 Victoria Vedette Parade. This is a card number 456. This is a 1.5, a PSA 1.5. Yeah, there's some issues on the back, but the front, I'm sure you'll agree, is just a beautiful front. And there he is, Stevie Wonder. Next card. This is a Dutch Series P Alice Cooper, printed in Holland and hand cut. The card is card number 52, and it's a 3.5, a PSA 3.5. It looks a lot better than that, but I will take their word for it. No, I see a little indentation on it. Yeah, I see a little indentation on it. There's Alice Cooper right there. That's a PSA 3.5. And let's see. The card has a lot going for it, but it does have that indentation. And this is a pop 1 with only 2 hires. Very nice. Here's a Michael card. This is a 1978 Swedish Sammler Shaker Michael Jackson, card number 635. It's only a PSA 3. I can see why. It's got a little bit of, it doesn't have sharp corners. It doesn't have terrible corners, but it doesn't have sharp corners. Back's nice and clear though. And surface-wise, it's got a little bit of an indentation on it right up here on the top. And there's Michael right there. 1978. It's a PSA 3. And let's see where that card stands as far as population. This is a pop 2, and there are 7 cards higher. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Pop 2 with 7 cards higher. There it is. Michael Jackson, card number 635, Swedish Sammler Shaker. Here's a card of Olivia Newton-John, 1978. This is a Sammler Shaker as well. Card number 209. This is a PSA 7. That's a nice grade. This is a nice looking card. Yeah, that's a PSA 7. And it's got a nice clear back on it. And there she is right there. Nice card. There we go. Wow. Next, 1969 Victoria Vedette Parade, Roy Orbison. It's a PSA 2, a recovery card. And let's take a look at Roy. There's Roy Orbison right there. Victoria Vedette Parade card. It's a PSA 2. 1969. And this is a pop 2, and there's only 1 higher. Next card. 1972 Panini Contanti 72. It's Procol Harum. And this is a, does that say 8? Wow, that's a great grade. That's a PSA 8. Nice looking card there. There's Procol Harum for you. 1972 Panini Contanti 72. Card number 268. Wow. Lots of pop 1s here. Next, 1969 Victoria Vedette Parade Fats Domino. PSA 2. And this is a recovery card. There's Fats Domino right there. It's a PSA 2. Nice looking card. Oh, this is a card I've always loved here. This is a 1972 Contanti 72 Pink Floyd card. Wow. It's a PSA 6. Card number 258. Take a look at this. There's Pink Floyd, 1972, Cantanti 72 by Panini. Card number 258, Pink Floyd card. This is a PSA 6. That's a strong grade. It's a highly desirable card. Most of them out there that I've ever seen have been graded. And this is a Pop 7 at a PSA 6. This is a Pop 7 with 29 higher. All right. Next card. Elton John, 1969 Victoria Vedette Parade. Card number 628. It's a 1.5. And there's Elton John right there. 1969 Vedette Parade. Victoria card. And that's a PSA 1.5. Let's see how that card looks. And that's a Pop 1 with only 5 higher. So there's only one 1.5, but there are 5 cards higher than this graded with PSA. Next card, 1969 Victoria Vedette Parade Chubby Checker. Card number 34, it's a PSA 2. And this is a recovery card, so give you an idea what the back looks like there. That's why it's a PSA 2. There's Chubby Checker. And we can take a look at the population. And on Chubby Checker, it's a Pop 2. There's 2 2s and there's 1 card higher. Pop 2, 2 2s and 1 card higher. Stack these down a little bit. Next card, Elton John. 72 Panini Cantanti 72 Elton John. Card number 121. Wow, PSA 7. Love that. That's a strong grade for one of my favorite Elton John cards ever. Look at that card. Just a cool picture. There's Elton. And let's see how this card lines up. I imagine quite a few of these have been graded. Yeah, there are 14 7s through the PSA system, and there are 10 cards higher than that. 14 7s and 10 cards higher than that. So yeah, but that is a great card to have right there. I love that card. Next card, Elton John. Another Vedette Parade Elton John. This is a PSA 1. Card number 628. I'm getting hit pretty hard on these, but these are recovery cards. But the fronts of them are just really beautiful. There's Elton John right there. That's only a PSA 1. There it is. And let's see how that one goes. There are 2 PSA 1s, and there are 6 cards higher. So totally 8 of these have been graded through PSA. Next card, 1968 Dutch Unnumbered Sonny and Cher Set 3 Group 3 PSA 5. Good looking card. It's an old card. There's Sonny and Cher. PSA 5. Next card, another 1972 Panini Cantanti 72 Pink Floyd. This one's a PSA 3. And yeah, they just must have graded it and felt it was overall a 3. 1972 Cantanti 72 Pink Floyd, card number 258. And and that's a PSA 3. And if most people that have it will grade it. Next card, 1978 Swedish Sandwich Shaker Deep Purple. Card number 720. This is a PSA 4. There's Deep Purple. 1978 Swedish Sandwich Shaker PSA 4. And we've got a Paul McCartney card here. This is a 1974 Geo Bassett and Company Pop Stars card of Paul McCartney. Wow. Big grade. PSA 8. That's a great grade. Card number 24. Nice clear back on it, too. Now, there's Paul. A great card. PSA 8. Really strong grade. So there we are. Well, that was a very exciting submission reveal for me from PSA. All these great graded cards. There were a lot of pop ones and there are a lot of exciting cards. I hope you enjoyed that. That's all I have today. We'll see you next time. I want to thank you for watching this video today. I hope you enjoy watching all of the Collecting Music Cards videos as they're posted. If you think you may want to learn more about music cards and tips for collecting them, and if you're looking forward to more videos in this series, take a second to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell as well if you want notifications that a new video has posted. If you'd like to take a peek at some of my personal music card collection online, you can find it on my website at www.cardboardportfolio.com. And if you're excited about being part or becoming part of the music card collecting community, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to see what you have to say, and I'm sure others would too. Until next time, thanks for stopping by.